To those who served and have served and will serve, active duty personnel, veterans, police, firemen, and federal agents, pay attention. 50 years ago, I went to work for the Oakland, California Police Department. I served from 1969 until 1974, a total of 5 years and 1 day. Since that time, Oakland has become even more deadly for police officers and citizens who simply want to walk the streets. It might not be so bad if it were only one city that has become dangerous. Unfortunately, the entirety of the United States has become a haven for criminals. Active duty police officers are taxed mentally and physically beyond belief. Those who are meant to be law enforcement officers have been handicapped and handcuffed by politicians. The politicians seem to think that appeasement of a criminal class will solve the social problems. Neville Chamberlain thought that he could stop Hitler by appeasing him. The result was World War II. Armed robbery, burglary, arson, rape, mayhem, attempted murder, and murder were rampant as a result. The criminal class is happy to let them continue thinking this way and are laughing at them beyond belief at the stupidity exhibited by politicians. The majority of the citizens go about their daily lives ignoring what is really happening to the United States. As I am directing this to the marvelous personnel that make up the uniform of the United States, this will come as no surprise to you. Listen to what the Democratic candidates are saying. They wish to disarm every citizen of the United States. They start slowly. Bits and pieces of your rights are taken away until, in the end, when it is far too late, you find yourself in the same kind of helpless messes that the citizens of Venezuela do now, under the thumb of tyranny with no way to effectively resist. Those of us who swore to uphold the Constitution are about to be put to the most ravaging of tests. There will come a time when the politicians will come to you and say, "Go confiscate all guns in the hands of citizens." Not just the semi-automatic weapons, not just the assault rifles, but all weapons capable of firing a bullet. Before that time, you must make a choice. Do you obey corrupt politicians, or do you defend the Constitution of the United States? I know the oath every one of you made to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. It is incredibly unfortunate that the greatest enemy of the United States is in the House of Congress. Thomas Jefferson once said, "The tree of liberty must sometimes be watered by the blood of tyrants and patriots." It is said some lifetime politicians in the House of Representatives have ignored their oath of office and have decided that socialism, along with its partner communism, should become the law of the land. We came within a hair's breadth of losing the United States in the 2016 election. Since that time, President Donald Trump has been fighting for the Constitution. If you believe the propaganda put out by the Democratic leaders, you are brainwashed. We must re-elect him. Other than Donald Trump's fight, the only effective deterrent that we have is the fact that so many of the United States and citizenry who support the Constitution are armed. Soon it will come to those who wear a badge and or a uniform, whether it be Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, federal agents, Border Patrol, U.S. Marshals, sheriffs, deputies, and any and all police officers in every country and citizen of the United States. It will become necessary for you to disobey the orders of politicians and refuse to confiscate weapons. The criminal content of the citizenry will always be armed. The mentally ill shooters will always find a way. If you disarm the citizenry of the United States, you will lose the Democratic Republic of the United States. A purge is coming. Once you have disarmed the citizens, The politicians will disarm the police and the uniformed. Then we all will be incapable of defending the Constitution. The choice is near. Please wake up and decide now if you will disarm your fellow citizens or uphold and defend their Second Amendment rights along with the other constitutional rights. The swamp lives for power, nothing else. My favorite quote is, "Those who fail to learn by history are doomed to repeat it." Your choice is near. Decide now. God bless America.